So we're talking with head coach Garrett Clegg. So how do you feel about the season so far? I know we have one more match before the end of the fall season. So just talk a little bit about some of the strengths and the weaknesses that you've kind of assessed of the team thus far.
We've had an up and down fall. We've had moments where we've been really, really good, and we've had moments where we haven't been quite as good. So we have got a lot of work to do to improve our consistency and our quality of play. But overall, it's been a great fall. I think we've all learned a lot and grown a lot from it.
Great. And so are there any players in particular where you've seen a lot of improvement or have become some of those kind of solid, rely-on kind of guys?
Hank Frame, he's a junior. He's been kind of a rock for the team for his first 2 years, and then he's come in and he struggled in the beginning with his game, but he's really come around, had a great finish this last week, and hopefully he can build on that and go from there. Jarrett Foote has played really well. He's come on strong, as well as Michael Anderson, freshman, whose game's just been progressing every week. And those three have probably been our biggest impact guys so far this fall.
Great. And so we're headed to UCLA. Can you talk a little bit about, do you think that the format of the tournament being 3 days versus just 2 days and stuff, do you think that's going to help us or maybe be more of a hindrance, kind of stretching it out?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that format will change much for us. We've struggled in the afternoon rounds of 36-hole days, so hopefully we'll play great every day, each day. But I think the format's fine. I think the difficulty will be it's a 6. You play 6 players. You count 5 scores. Some of those teams are a little bit deeper than we are at the moment. So we'll need to get a lot out of the bottom end of our lineup in order to have success.
And so what are some things going into this weekend that you guys are really focusing on to improve your game right now before the end of the fall season?
We've been working really hard on making good decisions. We've struggled with some mental errors, some big mistakes in the fall. I think that more than anything has kept us from achieving the level we'd want to be at. So we've worked really hard on making some better decisions, and we've also been working a lot on our short games, trying to sharpen that up. Our short game has improved drastically from guy to guy. We just need to continue to get better there. So.
Great. And so as far as when the spring picks up and resumes, do you think you guys will be able to just pick right back up and improve on some of the stuff that you guys have been working on this far? There won't be any rust to kick off or anything as far as you guys are going to...
there's always rust to kick off because you take a layoff. You stop competing here in the first part of November, and we don't compete again until February. And when you're not competing every week, you lose a little competitive edge. So for not only for us, but for every team in the country, there is some rust to kick off. But hopefully we'll be further along to start this spring because of all that we've learned this fall.
All right, great.